Hey, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys and sharing with you what I have been doing with my half marathon training. I'm going to share with you my fitness, my nutrition, how I'm tracking my metabolic flexibility, how I'm going to be tracking my recovery, and kind of what my goals are going to be with what I have set for myself as far as a half marathon goal. So welcome. If you're new, my name is Ann Parham. I'm an intermittent fasting mindset coach. I'm also the creator of the online course, Intermittent Fasting for Today's Aging Woman. So welcome if you are in our June course. And I'm also the course creator for our Midlife Mindset Shift course. And I recently have just obtained my certifications as a Lumen Metabolic Flexibility coach. So I have all of our bases covered here. If you haven't already done so, please take a second to hit that subscribe button. And also, I'm going to ask you to hit that like button. And I'm going to ask you to hit it in agreement with this statement. Everything that I am sharing with you on this journey of training for a half marathon, managing my metabolic flexibility, and all the things that I am personally doing are based on me, my goals, my own metabolic flexibility, and what I have been doing for the past 5 years or so with reversing a lot of the things that I had going on with my insulin resistance, pre-diabetic states, and all the things that happened to me in response to going through the seasonal life change of menopause. So please come to these videos with no preconceived ideas of what you think I should be doing. Trust me when I tell you, I have all the certifications, I have all the training, I have all the experience, and have all the tools to track my own data. I know how to do this for me. I'm sharing this so that if you want to do it for you, you will have some starting points and maybe some references for some tools and data that you can track for yourself also. So by no means am I sharing this as a tool for you to do exactly what I'm doing, but as a means to show you what can be done for us and as women who are in menopause. So let's get going. And I hope you've hit that like button, that you are in agreement to not be judgmental and just listen to the things that I'm sharing with you and see how they might apply to you or some of the tools you might be able to use for you. Okay, so this week I started my half marathon training officially. Last week I trained just my mindset and schedule and kind of laid out a plan for what I wanted to do and created my goal statement for my half marathon. So it's really important to create a goal statement so you know why it is you're doing something and how it is you want to execute it. So my goal statement is run 13.1 miles on or before August 28th, 2021, injury-free and not burnt out on running. And I say those last two things because I have sustained injuries before in training, and I have felt burnt out with running and kind of despised running before during some trainings that I was doing for a half marathon. So I included that as part of my goal statement because I absolutely love running and I don't want to get burned out or discouraged by it through this training process. So I made that part of my goal statement. Okay, so with that being said, this week was officially week 1 of training, and really training for me was just changing my mindset because I have been working out very consistently over time, and so I'm not starting at 0. So make sure you take that into consideration when I talk about some of the things I'm doing also. I consider myself a very intermediate to advanced level exerciser, and I don't have any health conditions that I'm trying to reverse. I'm going in very healthy. I refer to myself as a conditioned athlete, and that's how I'm approaching the starting point for my training as well. So I'm using my Peloton tread, my Peloton bike, and I'm going to do outdoor running as well. Like I said, I'm also using the Lumen to track my metabolic flexibility and how to fuel my body properly so that I can show up executing my best performance. I'm also going to be using a FitTrack scale to measure my BMI, my body fat percentage, and my overall just body composition. I could care less what my weight is, so I'm going to be using some different indicators to show that I'm on the right track with what I'm doing with my exercise as well. I will also be using my Aura ring to make sure that I'm getting the proper rest and recovery as well. And then I'm just going to tweak as needed to make sure I'm achieving all of those things. So Saturday is my start to my new week. So Saturday, this Saturday was week 1, day 1. I ran a 60-minute boot camp style workout on my Peloton tread, 10-minute warm up, and then I did a 60-minute workout. After every boot camp workout, I also run a 10-minute extra just workout. The reason I run extra 10 minutes after my boot camp workout is because the boot camp is broken up into 6 10-minute workout sections, alternating between running, strength training, running, strength training, running, strength training. My goal on a boot camp is to get as close to 3 miles as possible. The Saturday I got 2.97. I've considered that a win. When I'm done with that boot camp, I get on the treadmill again and I run for 10 more minutes. I do that primarily for my mindset, to prove to myself that when I feel like I've given it my all, I have a little bit more that I can tap into. So it's literally just training my mind to go a little bit deeper than I believe I can go. Did that, then we walked the dog. And then yesterday we had a pretty cash day. Saturdays we take the day to just kind of hang out at home and not do a whole lot. So I got to rest and recover very well. I'm going to show you right here, the pictures of the food that I consumed yesterday. So post workout, probably about 2 hours after my workout, I had these seed crackers. They're Norwegian seed crackers from Trader Joe's. I also had some mashed up avocado on those. I had an over easy egg and a little bit of bacon. It was a serving of 2, you'll see in the picture. So it was pretty high fat, moderate carb, a little bit of protein in there. So it was a very balanced meal for me, very typical meal for me. I have that on rotation, and I love it. So it was everything that I needed to sustain my energy back up after my workout. Then we decided as a family to go get some frozen yogurt. I got frozen yogurt from a place that doesn't bother me at all. So really good ingredients, no gluten, no soy in their frozen yogurt. And then I bring my frozen yogurt home. I don't trust their toppings there. And I added some Enjoy Life chocolate chips and some Hershey's all natural, like white chocolate chips, unsweetened coconut, and a little bit of roasted salted sunflower seeds. And I just had that as like a midday snack. And then for dinner last night, I wasn't super hungry, but I just felt like I needed something. So I created a plate with some sliced cucumber, some manchego cheese, some turkey pepperoni, a couple of grapes, and I had my Organifi red juice for energy. It's non-caffeinated, so no caffeine in it, and a pure, which is brain kind of stimulating and repair type of a supplement. And I mixed those together with a little bit of LaCroix and had that with my meal. I started my fast yesterday at 6 o'clock and did my fast today at 2 o'clock. I woke up this morning, on my Lumen numbers yesterday were just spot on. And I'm going to share with what my Lumen numbers were today as well. And I'll show a picture of that as well. So I woke up as a 2 this morning, which is how you want to wake up when your body is metabolically flexible. So I went to bed last night with a 3. I wish it was a little bit higher, but I think my workout probably kept my Lumen number a little low. And I didn't have a whole lot of carbohydrates yesterday, even though I had frozen yogurt. So my Lumen level was a 3 last night when I went to bed, but I did wake up at a 2 this morning, which means that my body efficiently converted my carbohydrates from yesterday and allowed my body to enter fat burning mode this morning. So that's perfect. I measured a 3 about 16 or 17 hours, I think, into my fast. And then I tested again before I worked out. I was still a 3, still fasted, drank my pre-workout, which I always do, did a 75-minute bike ride in a low intensity, long duration, so low zone 2 training for the entire bike ride. Finished the bike ride at a 2, which is what I'm supposed to be when I'm done working out. We had dinner tonight. I'll share with you what we had for dinner. And then 2 hours after, I just blew in my Lumen again, and I'm a 4. So picture perfect metabolic flexibility today, incorporating proper sleep, very specific type of workouts and nutrition. So everything is spot on. I'm still at the beginning phases of my half marathon training, but everything's working out beautifully. My Aura ring also indicated that I had 3 crowns this morning, which means that my sleep, my recovery, and my HRV were all on on par for what I'm looking for as well. So everything right now is working beautifully. Keep in mind, I have been doing this for a long time, so I know how to manipulate a lot of these factors when I'm in training, and I will continue to manipulate them as my training gets to become a little bit more intense. So right now I'm still kind of just doing what I normally do. The other thing I did today, which I do pretty regularly post-workout, is I had about this much coffee because my workout was later today. I finished about 1:30, and I just put a little bit of vegan fat into that. So cacao butter, which is pure fat, added that to my coffee, blended it up, and I had that when I broke my fast officially this morning. Surprisingly, my break fast was my daughter made some gluten-free buttermilk pancakes. So they were about this size. I'll show you a picture of them. And I smothered them with a ton of vegan butter. It's a really great way to add some things, to add some flavor and some moisture to foods that you're eating while upping your fat intake, because the vegan butter, it's Miyoko's, I believe is the name brand, is made basically of coconut oil. So it's sweet and moist. And so you don't need anything like a sugary syrup on something like pancakes. So I actually had pancakes today with butter. I had coffee with butter. I had my break fast shake. And I'm going to do an updated video on what I'm putting in my break fast shake while I'm training. So I'll make sure that you guys get a copy of that as well. And then for tonight, for dinner, we had a burger with lots of veggies. I had my burger dressing, which I love, which is soy-free mayo, some mustard, and some low sugar ketchup. And then my husband made some sweet potato fries. So like I said, everything is going perfectly and I feel fantastic, which is the most important part. So if you're looking to set a goal for yourself that's maybe physically fitness related or athletic performance related, this is a great way to monitor whether the decisions you're making are actually going to suit your end goal or maybe deter you away from your end goal. I have trained poorly before. My first half marathon, I've shared with you guys here before, I gained a ton of body fat. I was super insulin resistant, super leptin resistant because I carb loaded for all of my exercise, and my nutrition was way off, and I always exercised in a fed state. Ever since then, I've really switched how I exercise, and how I'm exercising today is the same way I do all the time. And that's training in a fasted state, primarily using a pre-workout that helps boost your performance on the onset of your workout, but also helps you recover post-workout as well. So that hasn't changed. I'm going to continue to include that as well. And then just monitor my other nutritional choices with my Lumen, shooting for a fat burn, metabolic score in the morning, and then a carb utilization at night. So I'll get a little bit more detailed as we go along. And I'm just going to remind you guys, I'm a certified exercise nutrition coach. I'm a certified running coach, and just completed my certifications as a metabolic flexibility coach. So I have all the information along with all the tools and the experience. So I will be showing you guys what I'm doing by incorporating all of these things in hopes of encouraging you to set some goals and hopefully accomplish some amazing things with what you're trying to do with your fasting long, feasting well, and training smart, which we all know is the trifecta to aging successfully. I hope this helped. Like I said, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below, and then I will be updating you guys probably once a week with everything that I'm doing with my training. I'll also include a little snapshot of my workout schedule for the rest of the week as well, if you want to follow along with that too. Okay, have a great week, and I'll see you guys on Thursday.